Sunram. Sunram finds an OC left pocket three on the way. Tickles a twine.
Now it's Matty Bass on the drive. Bass, nice move, and Bass with an easy layup.
To the feet, Ruppel brought back down. O'Connor, though, lost the grab and down to the mat. Ruppel with a chance for a pin with a minute 15. There it is.
Pick and roll, Kaloran hooks it underneath, and a bunny for Hannig.
Right side to Charlie Shaw. Shaw looks right, drives in, attacks the double team, and splits him for the layup.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening and welcome to Thompson High School, where we've got an excellent boys high school basketball matchup as the number 2 ranked Devils Lake Firebirds take on the number 4 ranked Thompson Tommies. How you doing, everyone? I'm Joe Lancello. Thanks for joining us on yourliveevent.com. A tremendous matchup in store here. Thompson checks in with a 14-5 record. Devils Lake is 18-1. The 1 in 18-1 came last Saturday when the Firebirds went to Kindred and were upset 52-47, maybe just a mild upset because Kindred was ranked number 2 in the state last week and Devils Lake was number 1. Now the roles are reversed. Kindred leads the Class A poll, followed by Devils Lake, Shiloh Christian, Thompson, and then Killdeer. Our pregame show brought to you by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. Should be an excellent matchup here, and I'm sure one that could be repeated in 2 weeks at Grand Forks at the Betty Engelstad Arena, where the Region 2 tournament will take place. Devils Lake has a win over Thompson already this season. That was on January 24th in Devils Lake by a score of 68-40. And in the JV game earlier tonight, Thompson won that 64-58. We'll check in with the coaches, Brady Schwab of Thompson and Dustin Brodina of Devils Lake, after these messages on yourliveevent.com.
Their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Experience everything your home can be at the Lighting Gallery. Stop in for our President's Day sale, February 17th through March 1st. Save 25% on everything bath, including bathroom lighting, decorative vanity mirrors, lighted mirrors, bath accessories, and even special order items. With our large in-store selection and help from our lighting designers, you're sure to find the perfect items for your home. The Lighting Gallery, 3622 South Washington, Grand Forks. Online at shopthelightinggallery.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Welcome back to Thompson. A big boys basketball matchup tonight as Devils Lake takes on the Thompson Tommies. Brady Schwab, the coach of Thompson, joins us now. You've had a few days to get ready for this. Your last game was Saturday against Hillsborough.
Yeah, it's that time of year when you get into the girls' region tournaments, and everybody's in the same boat, right? Where everybody takes a little bit of time off to, maybe heal and some of those types of things. So you never like that this time of year, but it's just what it is with the way the schedule aligns. So hopefully we can get back into it here and not get off to a slow start.
You did face Devils Lake at their place earlier in the year. How did that game go?
Not well. Yeah, we had a real bad start to that one, and then it progressively got worse. So I think it was a pretty big point margin by the end of it, and not one of our better showings. But obviously they're a dynamic team, and we know that coming in. So hopefully here on senior night we can rectify that.
And this should be a pretty good matchup because you seem to match up pretty well height-wise with them.
We do height-wise. They're athletic across the board. Anybody they put on the floor is real athletic, and they've got the dynamic of being able to play inside with their big kids, and then also being able to score on the outside. They've got 5 kids at any given time that can knock down a 3. So you've got to defend them on the perimeter, but then on the same token, they can get inside and get to the rack. So they present a lot of challenges. They have the record and they've had the success that they do for a reason, and it's a good challenge for us.
And they're used to having the target on their back.
Yeah, they came in, and had a real super team last year, and they didn't lose a whole lot off of that team and came back this year. And, I think they've handled it well, and kudos to them and their coaching staff for what they do. And, it's our opportunity to go out there and try to knock them off.
Now, this being senior night, 5 seniors and I think 5. And they all get a lot of playing time, and this has been a pretty special group.
Yeah, it is. They're kids that have been in the program for the duration of it, starting in 7th grade, and they've put in a lot of time. There's been more seniors at one point in time, and they've gotten down to these 5, and these 5 are kids that do a nice job for us getting into the program and trying to do what we're trying to do, and they're receptive to learning, and they come in and work every day, and we're just appreciative of the fact that they're still out here and they're still grinding away, and hopefully we can send them off on a high note tonight.
Hope so. Best of luck.
Thanks, Joe.
That's Brady Schwab, coach of the Thompson Tommies. We'll be back with our pregame show after these words on yourliveevent.com.
Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Hi, this is Jim, and with Bernie Berkemeyer, we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us in enchanting Ireland, June 25th to July 4th. Experience the ancient history, natural beauty, and the warm hospitality of Ireland. We travel across this beautiful country, visiting places like the Kilkenny Castle and the breathtaking cliffs of Moher. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
At Ironhide, we like to have our sales guys cater to the owners of the businesses or the customers that they're trying to help out to actually find a solution to their problem. We understand that customers have a job to do, and we strive to keep that job going without interruption.
We've invested so heavily in this facility, but bigger than that, in the people.
The best thing about winter in Devil's Lake is the ice fishing. Just dropping a line down the hole and waiting for that big whopper to bite. Winter can cause some big problems too, like with your furnace and heating systems. That's when you need to get Clemenser's on the line. They service all fuel types and all makes and models of heating systems.
Jay, aren't you supposed to be in school?
Just keep a nice house warm for you, Dad.
Joined now by Dustin Brodina, the coach of the Devils Lake Firebirds, the defending Class A state champions. And you fellows have lived up to that. You've taken everybody's best effort. I was going to say best shot, but your defense probably prevents it rolling.
And we got to regulate it.
Yeah, but here's a question for you.
we got to regulate it.
Agriculture, the one thing you can count on is uncertainty. What if the GPS short circuits in your tractor? Do you have equipment breakdown coverage? Nodak Insurance has been insuring farmers and ranchers for over 70 years, and we've come across about every scenario you can imagine. Hi, I'm Chris Moen, your agent with answers at Nodak Insurance Company. I know insurance, I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call me today for details on how we can protect your farming operation at 757-1613.
At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
Continuing with our pregame show, Devils Lake taking on Thompson tonight in Thompson. Dustin Brodino, the coach of the Devils Lake Firebirds, joins us now. And Devils Lake, the defending Class A state champions, and the Firebirds have done a great job of living up to that gunslinger reputation, so to speak, and taking everybody's best effort.
Yeah, no, like you said, we won the state last year, and you kind of got that star on your back as the season starts, and the boys have handled it pretty well. They kind of just focus on the effort every day, bringing that effort every day in the practice, and kind of let the chips fall as they will, as you say, during the game days, and they've been pretty successful. So far, we're sitting at 18-1. We had a loss to Kindred here last week, but up to that, we were playing really well.
And that's a Kindred team you could very well see again at state or even prior to that in 2 weeks. How is this team different from a year ago?
From last year, we had really good on-ball defenders, so that was a little bit different. We lost 3 guys in the defensive end. Well, there are 3 starters that were really good defensively on ball, so we got a little bit different there this year. So we're not putting as much pressure as we did last year on the ball. So that's a little bit different. But there isn't a whole lot as far as offensively. That's a whole lot different. We're still moving the ball at a high level. We're shooting the ball at a high level still. And then defending, that's kind of what we call a non-negotiable, that we play defense every possession. So I'm proud of that effort so far this year. That's kind of a little bit different, but all in all, it's kind of about the same look. We still got 2 guys that are returning starters from last year, and we brought 2 guys off the bench, and guys are filling in well.
And you've got some pretty good size that this Thompson team may be a rare one that kind of match up with you that way.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're fairly big, but we're not the biggest team. Thompson, I would say, is probably the biggest team, across the board in this region. They're really big. So, but we still got some size as well. We got Joel and Oliver that are 6'6" and Parker 6'4", and we got Trayson Beck that comes in at 6'2", and then Mason as well rounds out our starting 5. But we're going to try to play fast. We're going to try to play extremely fast, get them moving up and down. Hopefully utilize a little bit of weakness there as far as the speed.
What went well for you in your first meeting at your place?
We pushed the ball really well. I thought we did a good job of that, and then we kept them away from the basket. I thought we did a really good job of that as far as the defensive end, not let them get into their sets. They're really good at moving that ball in their sets with their big guys and pinning guys. So I thought we did a good job of that, and then getting out and run and making them guys get up and down the floor.
What will be the important things for you tonight?
We got to maintain that, try to spread that gap a little bit, not keep it close. We want to get that game sped up. We don't want to be in a slow-up game. But if it is, it is. We're going to try to do the best we can. But that's going to be our key, is to try to get up and down, and hopefully we can knock down a few shots tonight.
All right, best of luck.
Thanks, Joe.
That's Dustin Brodina, coach of the Devils Lake Firebirds. We'll be back with the starting lineups after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Are dealing with real yield-robbing challenges: tight, heavy soils, light, sandy soils, high pH soils, cool ground temps at planting. We have tools to address these challenges. Liquid products, easy to use, and made in the U.S. Apply in furrow or with your pre-plant spray application. Call today to tackle your yield-dragging soil challenges this growing season.
Lighting Gallery. Stop in for our President's Day sale, February 17th through March 1st. Save 25% on everything bath, including bathroom lighting, decorative vanity mirrors, lighted mirrors, bath accessories, and even special order items. With our large in-store selection and help from our lighting designers, you're sure to find the perfect items for your home. The Lighting Gallery, 3622 South Washington, Grand Forks. Online at shopthelightinggallery.com.
Welcome back to Thompson, and time now for our starting lineups, brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products, grower-owned. CrystalSugar.com. For the Devils Lake Firebirds, number 2 will be Mason Palmer, a 6'1 senior, averaging 16 points a game. Number 3 is Parker Brodina, a 6'4 senior, averaging 17 points and 5.5 rebounds. Number 4 is Joel Nelson, a 6'6 senior, averaging 12 points and 6 boards. 13 is Oliver Worth, a 6'6 senior, averaging 12 points. And number 22, Trayson Beck, a 6'2 senior. Dustin Brodina, the coach of Devils Lake, the Firebirds, ranked number 2 in the state with a record of 18-1. For the Thompson Tommies, ranked number 4 in the state in Class A. Number 1 is Braden Tice, a 6'1 senior, averaging 4.2 points a game. Number 4, Carter Peterson, a 6'6 senior, averaging 14 points and 7.5 rebounds. Number 5, Thomas Schumacher, a 5'9 senior, averaging 5.5 points a game. Number 10, Gavin Croxton, a 6'4 senior, averaging 15.8 points a game and 7 rebounds. And number 23, Drew Odenbach, a 6'3 senior, averaging 7.4 points and 9.4 rebounds. Brady Schwab, the coach of Thompson, the Tommies 14-5 on the season. Those are our starting lineups, brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products, grower-owned. CrystalSugar.com. The opening tap, Devils Lake and Thompson after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
In a world of chaos, you need superhero-level protection.
I keep telling everyone they need to get the right protection for their lifestyle. Some do. We do.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Get the right protection for your lifestyle. Go to IRIinsurance.com to get a free quote and consultation.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
The best thing about winter in Devil's Lake is the ice fishing. Just dropping a line down the hole and waiting for that big whopper to bite. Winter can cause some big problems too, like with your furnace and heating systems. That's when you need to get Clemence's on the line. They service all fuel types and all makes and models of heating systems.
Jay, aren't you supposed to be in school?
Just keep a nice house warm for you, Dad.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems or working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they'll come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Call 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
The Devils Lake Firebirds being introduced here in the traveling red uniforms. White numbers and letters and white and black trim. 18-1 on the season. Their 18-game winning streak was snapped last Saturday in their last game against Kindred, 52-47. And now for Thompson. The Tommies also have been off since last Saturday when they hosted Hillsborough Central Valley and won 60-47. They'll finish the regular season Tuesday night at Four Winds, Minnewacan. This is senior night here actually for the Tommies. And there are 5 seniors in the starting lineup. Braden Tice, Carter Peterson, Thomas Schumacher, Gavin Croxett, and Drew Audenbach were all introduced to the crowd here, along with their parents before the game. Our scoreboard tonight brought to you by Chris Moan, Nodak Insurance Company. For all your insurance questions, see Nodak Insurance Company agent Chris Moan, an agent with answers in Grand Forks and Lakota. Thompson in the home white uniforms with Kelly green and black. And Devils Lake in the red. Peterson at 6'6", jumping center against Oliver Worth, who's also 6'6", and the tap control by the Tommies. And they'll go from right to left. The Thompson fans have a tradition of standing until their team scores a point. Braden Tice now, Peterson left block, looking to back in on Worth, and scores. And the Tommies with a 2-0 lead. Parker Brodina swinging on the left side for Beck. Faustin Olsen, number 10, is getting a start today. And here's a 3 that's up and in by Oliver Worth. And our first lead change. Joel Nelson is not in the starting lineup, as a shot from Tice is missed and a rebound for Beck. Looking for the cutting Beck, but he couldn't hang on to the ball. Game's first turnover. Odenbach, right wing pass through Peterson's hands, but it comes right to Schumacher. Look what I found. 3 doesn't go. And a loose ball foul on the rebound. That's on Carter Peterson, his first and the first on the Tommies. Second-ranked Devils Lake, fourth-ranked Thompson. Big Region 2 matchup. Brodina starting to back in. Got to watch out for 3 seconds. Here's a Worth 3, no. And the rebound will go out of bounds into the Thompson student section. The students are giving some assistance, but the ball is going to stay with Devils Lake with 34 to shoot. Mason Palmer, right coffin corner. His twin brother Max also plays in the Firebirds. Nice job of moving the ball quickly. A Brodina 3 doesn't go. Wrestling for the rebound. The ball is going to stay with Devils Lake on the possession arrow. And the Firebirds with 33 to shoot. As Olsen inbounds at the hash mark on the near side. Parker Brodina. Staggered the drive, wicks it up on top for Beck. His three doesn't go. And Peterson getting the rebound away from Worth. Carter spinning into the lane, fouled. First foul on Devils Lake. It's on Mason Palmer, his first. Carter Peterson, a 69% free throw shooter at the line for Thompson. A little over 2 minutes played in the opening quarter. Thompson is a team shooting 62% from the line. Drew Odenbach will check out, and number 3, Noah Hippen, a 6'4 junior, into the game for the Tommies for the first time tonight. Peterson missing both, and a rebound for Worth. Mason Palmer across midcourt. Brodina seeing a gap, driving on Krogstad and scoring. Parker Brodina's first bucket, 5-2 in favor of the Firebirds. Schumacher around a Peterson screen. Tried to find Hippen on the near side, but the pass nicely blocked. And Hippen poking the ball back away from Brodina out of bounds. Devils Lake keep it with 31 to shoot. And a 5-2 lead. Mason Palmer to throw it in. Deep for Worth. Worth will try another three. This one draws air and a rebound for Krogstad. Krogstad through the crowd. Doesn't get it, and a rebound for Worth. Brodina hands back for Beck. And held ball as Beck trying to go through almost literally 2 Thompson players, and they say the ball was held briefly, and Thompson will get it on the arrow. Get Carter Peterson out. Drew Odenbach, 23, back into the game for the Tommies. No pressure defensively from Devils Lake. Looks like they're going to go man-to-man here. Braden Tice knifing his way in and scoring. First bucket for Braden, and it's a 5-4 game. Devils Lake in front. Olsen for Worth and Beck. Beck feeding Mason Palmer. Nice pass and a basket for Mason Palmer. 7-4 Devils Lake, almost midway through the opening quarter. Hippen for Schumacher. Krogstad. He's not afraid to shoot from the corners either. 10-footer short and a foul. And Krogstad to the line. Trayson Beck commits the Devils Lake foul, his first and the team's second. Gavin, a 68% free throw shooter. Gavin plans to go to North Dakota State University and major in agribusiness after graduation. And Krogstad makes both free throws. Number 0, Max Palmer, a 5'11 junior, into the game for Devils Lake. He and Mason are twins. Somebody fell, and Parker Brodina with a bunny. 9-6 Devils Lake, under 4 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Ties for Odenbach, left coffin corner 3, bingo! And we're tied at 9 with 3:35 to go in the first. Odenbach's first points. Worth driving and scoring. 5 for Worth, 11-9 Devils Lake. Carter Peterson looking to come back into the game for Thompson at the next whistle. Tice driving, slipping, and the ball out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tommies with 21 to shoot. Number 4, Carter Peterson back into the game. And coming in for Devils Lake is number 21, Briar Exnar, a 6-foot junior. Odenbach on the inbound. Throws for Hippen. Peterson hooks it. Nice pass. Odenbach was denied. Croxton was not. And a chance at a three-point play. Parker Brodina with the Devils Lake foul, his first and the third on the team with 3 minutes to go first quarter. 5 is the limit. Free throw around and out, rebound tipped out, but right to Faustin Olsen. Or check that, Max Palmer. Mason Palmer gets the roll, Mason with 4. 13-11 in favor of the defending Class A champion Devils Lake Firebirds. Schumacher hands for Hippen. Peterson pops out high. 15 to shoot. Peterson scoring and a foul. Going up against Parker Brodina. Tied at 13. That's Parker Brodina's second foul now, and 4 on the Firebirds in the quarter. Free throw short. Tommy's still unable to break the tie. Third time we've been tied. 9-11-13. Brodina. For Mason Palmer. You can tell the difference between he and Max. Mason wears 2, Max wears 0, and Mason's also got the elastic on his right leg. Noah Hippen with the Thompson foul, his first and the second on the Tommies in the quarter. Long 3 by Mason Palmer, no good. Here come the Tommies. Peterson spinning into the lane and scoring. Thompson back in the lead, 15-13. And the ball off Worth out of bounds. Second turnover against Devils Lake. Might see a little pressure now from the Firebirds. Krogset for Odenbach between the circles. Odenbach left-hand dribble drive. Nice move in the basket. 5 for Odenbach. 17-13 Thompson. Under a minute and a half to go in the quarter. Mason Palmer with a miss, Odenbach with a rebound. Nice feed, and Peterson scores. Nice pass from Odenbach. Peterson with 10 in the quarter. 8 in the quarter. 19-13. 6-point Thompson lead now. Mason Palmer. Worth. Exnar. Max Palmer drains a 3. 19-16. Under a minute to go in the quarter. 11-second difference, game clock and shot clock. Peterson will drive and score. Now Peterson with 10 of the quarter, 21-16. Max Palmer driving, Exnar on the left wing with 15. Mason Palmer orchestrating, pass for Brodina. He's got room to drive. He'll get up the shot, and it won't fall in as the quarter ends. after 1 on the Chris Moe Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard. For all your insurance questions, see Nodak Insurance Company agent Chris Moe, an agent with answers in Grand Forks and Dakota. Thompson leads Devils Lake 21-16, second quarter after this.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Devils Lake ball to start the second quarter as they trail Thompson 21-16. Number 11, Gavin Oster in the game for the first time for Thompson. Trayson Beck, 22, back in for Devils Lake. Parker Brodina, Beck. Free throw line extended right, jumper, no. And Odenbach with the rebound. Thompson with a 6'4" rebounding edge unofficially so far. Braden Tice back into the game for the Tommies. Hippen near the right coffin corner. Krog's a double team right block. Whips it out for Odenbach. Free throw line jumper in and out. And Brodina rebounds. Almost lost it on the dribble, but getting it back. Brodina shovels back for Max Palmer. Worth with room to drive, except he bobbled the ball. Third turnover on the Firebirds. Oster for Braden Tice. Odenbach right corner. Oster with 15 to shoot. Nice pass to find Hippen. Ball wouldn't drop and a foul. Loose ball foul against Drew Odenbach. That will be his first and the first on Thompson of the second quarter. Worth checks out for Devils Lake, and number 21, Briar Exnar back in the game. E-X-N-A-R. Exnar, not Ixnay. Brodina. Guarded by Hippen, and back now for Max Palmer. Brodina. Shovels back for Beck. Ball was knocked loose, and a Max Palmer three. He's got 6, both from long distance. Devils Lake within 2, 21-19. And a pass picked off by Mason Palmer. Mason will measure a 3. Yes. Mason was 7, and we're no. Devils Lake back in the lead. Timeout on the Chris Moe Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard. For all your insurance questions, see Nodak Insurance Company agent Chris Moe, an agent with answers in Grand Forks and Dakota.
Worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Back-to-back threes by the Palmer twins. Max and Mason have put Devils Lake back in the lead at 22-21, just over 2 minutes to play, or played in the second quarter. Tice for Peterson. Krog said couldn't hang on to the pass. Third Thompson turnover. Max Palmer, long three. No. Rebound Brodina. Swatted away by Krogstad. Unofficially, that was the first offensive rebound Devils Lake has had in this game. Hippen for Krogstad, driving the baseline. Tried to shovel it back for Hippen, but Mason Palmer got in the way. Brodina with a three, yes. 7 for Parker Brodina. 25-21, Devils Lake now with their biggest lead. Almost 5 minutes to go till halftime. Peterson finds Schumacher. Hippen working around quickly. Krogstad, right corner, three, no. Hippen the offensive rebound on a basket. Noah Hippen's first points. 25-23 in favor of Devils Lake. Reach-in foul on Braden Tice. That'll be his first. Second on the Tommies in the quarter. Gavin Oster back into the game for Thompson to replace Krogstad. Devils Lake inbound hash mark near side with Mason Palmer. Beck. Max Palmer. His third three. Max with 9, 28-23. Devils Lake coming back after being down by 5 after the first quarter. Here's a Peterson drive. Yes, and a foul. First foul on Devils Lake in the second quarter. It's on Trayson Beck, his second. So Beck and Parker Brodina, 2 fouls apiece for Devils Lake. Peterson 0 for 3 at the free throw line today. Fourth time the charm. Peterson with 13 points and the Tommies within 2, almost midway through quarter number 2. Mason Palmer. Beck. Driving and fouled by Gavin Oster. That'll be his first foul. And 3 on Thompson in the quarter. Beck to the line, a 6'2 senior. And congratulations to the Devils Lake girls for making it to the state Class A tournament next week. As Exeter comes out and Oliver Worth, number 13, back into the game for the Firebirds. Beck makes them both. His first 2 points of the game, 30-26 in favor of Devils Lake midway through the second quarter. Right corner Oster driving and call for a travel. 5 turnovers against Thompson in the game, 4 in this second quarter. Odenbach and Krogstad back into the game for Thompson, joining Hippen, Schumacher, and Braden Tice. Brodina, high post back to the basket for Worth. Brodina, left wing 3. Nope. Hit the top of the board. And goes to the Tommies with 3:39 to go in the half. Beg your pardon, they also called a foul on Trayson Beck there, his third. And 2 on Devils Lake in the quarter. So Beck will have a seat. And number 10, Faustin Olsen back into the game for the Firebirds. Tice, Schumacher. Double team. Oh, nice catch by Schumacher. Krogstad 3, no. Rebound Odenbach. Tice faked the 3, knifing his way in. Couldn't convert on the rebound for Olsen. Brodina driving, scoring. 9 for Parker Brodina. And a whistle. I'm not sure what that was about. Noah Hippen checking out of the game for Thompson is for Carter Peterson back in. Tommies with their original starting lineup in the game at the 3-minute mark. Facing their biggest deficit, 6 points. Krogstad for Tice. 2-3 zone from Devils Lake. Krogstad, left corner three, doesn't go. And a rebound for Mason Palmer. Brodina muscling his way in, missing. And Notenbach ends up with a rebound. Devils Lake like to run. Thompson wanted to slow things down here. And the ball off Mason Palmer's leg, out of bounds near his coach, Dustin Brodina. Tommy's inbound with 24 to shoot. Krogstad open at the free throw line, yes. 6 for Gavin Krogstad, 32-28, Tommy's trail. Worth, Olsen. Left corner three on the way, yes. That's Palmer, his third three of the quarter, and he's got 12 points in the game. Nice pass inside for Tice, couldn't convert. Tice gets his own rebound. And a reach-in foul on Devils Lake. Foul is on Max Palmer, his first foul. That's 3 on Devils Lake in the quarter. Olsen out, Exner back in for Devils Lake. Exner number 21. Tommy's facing their biggest deficit as Schumacher drives in and scores. Tommy Schumacher's first points. 35-30 Devils Lake. Brodina for Worth, faked the three and a foul on Odenbach. Second foul on Drew and fourth on Thompson of the quarter. Noah Hippen checking back in for Thompson as Odenbach will sit down. Devils Lake on the inbound baseline right. Trying to save it and wound up turning it over. Fourth Devils Lake turnover. Hippen. Krogstad right corner into the block for Peterson, but he got fouled from behind, I believe, by Worth. First foul on Oliver Worth. And fourth team foul on Devils Lake. So the next foul for each team will put the other one into the penalty and 2 free throws. Tice for Krogstad. Trying to muscle in on Exner. Couldn't convert, and Brodina rebounds. Brodina threw it away behind Worth. 5 Devils Lake turnovers. Thompson ball with 1:07 to go in the half, trailing 35-30. Joe Lancello with you on YourLiveEvent.com. Parker Brodina will get what I believe is his first break of the game as number 10 Faustin Olsen comes back into the Firebird lineup. Ties for Krogstad. Hippen and now Krogstad again. 21 to shoot. Hippen for Krogstad, back for Hippen. Pass finding a wide open Schumacher. The floater doesn't go. Firebirds rebound. Exner hands for Mason Palmer. Pass blocked and taken away by Tice. Shot clock off. Final seconds of the first half. Tice double teamed. And a foul, and that will mean free throws. Mason Palmer with the foul, that's his second. 5 fouls on Devils Lake in the quarter, so the penalty now in effect. And this will be Braden Tice shooting 2. Tice, a 57% free throw shooter. Tommy's is the team shooting 62%. And now the crowd asking for public library style quiet. First free throw missed. Public library or golf course, wherever you prefer to hang out and be quiet. Tice with one of two. He's got three. 35-31, 16 seconds to go in the half. Mason Palmer moseys across midcourt. Worth. Mason Palmer with a three, yes. And our halftime score on the Chris Moe Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard for all your insurance questions. See Nodak Insurance Company agent Chris Moe, an agent with answers in Grand Forks and Lakota. At the half, Devils Lake 38, Thompson 31. We'll be back after these messages on YourLiveEvent.com.
Your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems or working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they'll come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Call 701-636-2119 or planter.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Back at Thompson, Joe Lancello with you. Senior night for the Tommies, and they trail Devils Lake 38-31 at intermission. Thompson had a 19-13 lead late in the first quarter. They would end up leading 21-16 at the end of the first 8 minutes, but then Devils Lake has come roaring back. They have taken the lead. They outscored Thompson 22-10 in the second quarter. And the lead they have now equals their biggest 7 points, 38-31. And Devils Lake doing it by long distance. Max Palmer, 4 threes for 12. His twin brother Mason Palmer, 2 threes, 2 twos for 10. Parker Brodina, a 3, 3 twos for 9. Oliver Worth, a 3 and a 2 for 5 points. Trayson Beck, 2 of 2 at the foul line for 2 points. Faustin Olson and Briar Exner have played for Devils Lake and have not scored. And their regular center, Joel Nelson, has not played in this game. Devils Lake 2 of 2 at the foul line for 100%, 6 turnovers against the Firebirds, and Devils Lake unofficially with 10 rebounds, 1 offensive rebound. Devils Lake 16 points in the first quarter, 22 in the second for their total of 38. For Thompson, Carter Peterson, the senior forward, leading the way with 6 baskets, 1 of 4 at the line for 13. Gavin Kronks had 2 baskets, 2 of 3 at the line for 6. Drew Odenbach, a 3 and a 2 for 5. Braden Tice, a basket, 1 of 2 at the line for 3. Tommy Schumacher, a basket for 2. Noah Hippen, a basket for 2. Gavin Oster has played and has not scored. Thompson, 4 of 9 at the foul line, 44%. 5 turnovers against the Tommies, and Thompson unofficially 11 rebounds, 4 on the offensive side. Thompson 21 points in the first quarter, 10 in the second, for their total of 31. As far as fouls are concerned, for Devils Lake, Trayson Beck has 3 fouls, Mason Palmer has 2, and Parker Brodina has 2. For Thompson, Drew Odenbach, the only player with more than 1 foul, and Drew has 2. 38-31 Devils Lake at the half. Thompson won the JV game 64-58. Just a reminder, tomorrow on YourLiveEvent.com, we will have state qualifying games from Mayville State University. The first one will have Thompson taking on Northern Cass. Again, 1 o'clock tip-off for that one on Mayville State. We'll have it on YourLiveEvent.com. The winner advancing to state. And then we have, following that one at 3 o'clock, Carrington will be taking on Kindred. Kindred was ranked number 1 in the state going into this week, but then they got knocked off during the Region 1 tournament. So those are the Division A matchups. Then at 5 o'clock, we'll go to Division B. Hatton Northwood, the Thunder, against Linton HMB. And then at 7 o'clock, the final game of the day, Benson County taking on Maple River. Again, all that from Mayville State tomorrow on YourLiveEvent.com. We've also got District 1 boys basketball tonight from Wahpeton. The 4 games on YourLiveEvent.com, and you can also see them on Your Live Event page on YouTube. Other boys basketball we've got tonight on Your Live Event, Rothsay against Ada Borup West. Hillsborough Central Valley against Four Winds Minnewacan. Perham takes on Hawley. Kindred against Central Cass, and Northern Cass against Lisbon. And we'll have Minnesota girls basketball tomorrow, the 6A section quarterfinals on YourLiveEvent.com. Just check YourLiveEvent.com for the games we're going to have coming up tomorrow, and then Monday also when the Minnesota boys basketball pairings get released. At halftime, Devils Lake leads Thompson 38-31. Third quarter coming up on YourLiveEvent.com.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the True Grade Pull-Type Bulldozer Blade from Degelman Industries. At 34 inches, the True Grade is the tallest pull-type bulldozer blade in its class. Our streamlined design will make cleaning ditches, grading roads, digging ditches, leveling fields, and moving snow easier and more efficient than ever. the Degelman True Grade, engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Experience everything your home can be at the Lighting Gallery. Stop in for our President's Day sale, February 17th through March 1st. Save 25% on everything bath, including bathroom lighting, decorative vanity mirrors, lighted mirrors, bath accessories, and even special order items. With our large in-store selection and help from our lighting designers, you're sure to find the perfect items for your home. The Lighting Gallery, 3622 South Washington, Grand Forks. Online at shopthelightinggallery.com.
Thompson will have the basketball to start the second half. They'll go from left to right in the home white with Kelly green and black, trailing Devils Lake 38-31. Thompson ranked number 4 in the state. Devils Lake ranked second, and Devils Lake the defending Class A North Dakota champions. Schumacher for Krogstad, into the block Peterson. Outlet pass tipped out and taken away. Devils Lake with Mason Palmer, Brodina, Max Palmer starting the second half. Worth and Beck. And a bunny inside for Parker Brodina. He's got 11. 40-39, biggest Devils Lake lead. Ties for Schumacher. There's Thomas with a 3, doesn't go. And a rebound for Mason Palmer. Worth looking to post up on Krogstad. Brodina got room to drive, got Krogstad in the air and drew the foul. Nice work by Parker Brodina. First foul on Gavin Krogstad, first on Thompson in the third quarter. Brodina to shoot 2. He has not been to the line yet today. Devils Lake looking to start a new winning streak. Their 18-game streak was ended last Saturday by Kindred. And Brodina makes them both. Timeout Thompson. 6:54 to go in the third. On the Chris Moe Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard for all your insurance questions, see Nodak Insurance Company agent Chris Moe, an agent with answers in Grand Forks and Lakota. Devils Lake up by 11. We'll be right back.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Krogstad looking to muscle in. He's double teaming the block and call for a travel. 7th Thompson turnover. Noah Hippen coming back into the game for the Tommies to replace Gavin Krogstad. Braden Tice, Gavin Krogstad, Thomas Schumacher, Noah Hippen, and Drew Odenbach, the 5 on the floor for Thompson. Worth top of the key, finding Brodina underneath, missed the shot in close. Scramble for the rebound. On a held ball, the ball would go to Devils Lake. And so it shall with 6:25 to go in the third. Parker Brodina. Max Palmer, Beck, Mason Palmer. Spin move, almost forgot they did forget the ball. Beck retrieved it. Worth left corner, driving the baseline, lays it up and off and a foul. Oliver Worth to the line with 6:06 to go in the third. Noah Hippen commits the foul, his second. That is 3 on Thompson in the third quarter. And Worth hits the free throw. Krogstad in, Schumacher, or Odenbach rather, out for Thompson. Worth hitting them both. He's got 7 points, and Devils Lake perfect at the free throw line, 6 of 6 tonight. Krogstad back for Schumacher. Peterson top of the key. Schumacher seeing room to drive on the baseline. Going to Tice. Nice pass. Nice play. 44-33. Mason Palmer driving on Tice. Beck. Hippen poking the ball away, and we've got a foul. And they'll call that on Braden Tice, his second, and the third on Thompson in the quarter. Fresh shot clock for the Firebirds. Brodina underneath. Rejected by Peterson. Brodina gets it back. Mason Palmer. Tice rejected that. Brodina, right wing three, no. And the Tommies with a rebound. Krogstad bobbling it. We play on. Krogstad down low. Peterson lays it in. 15 for Peterson. 35-44. Thompson down by 9. Max Palmer. Beck. Seeing space. Mid-range jumper doesn't go, and Krogstad the rebound. Hippen for Tice. Peterson popping out high. And losing the ball. Beck driving on Schumacher and scoring. Trayson Beck with 4. 46-35, Devils Lake back up by 11. After Thompson had led by 5 at the end of the first quarter. And timeout Thompson. 4:05 to go in the third on the Crispo Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard. For all your insurance questions, see Nodak Insurance Company agent Chris Moan, an agent with answers in Grand Forks and Lakota. Devils Lake up by 11. We'll be right back.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Hi, this is Jim, and with Bernie Berkemeyer, we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us in enchanting Ireland, June 25th to July 4th. Experience the ancient history, natural beauty, and the warm hospitality of Ireland. We travel across this beautiful country, visiting places like the Kilkenny Castle and the breathtaking cliffs of Moher. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Thompson inbound after the timeout. The Tommies with just 2 timeouts remaining. Schumacher. Hippen. And Cronkstead. Peterson looking to back it down. Worth the fall away is short. And they barely avoided a shot clock violation. Brodina driving on Hippen and a foul. Foul will be on Noah Hippen, his third, and that's 4 on Thompson in the quarter. Next foul will be giving Devils Lake the penalty. Devils Lake yet to commit a foul in the third quarter. Brodina. Nice pass for Max Palmer, who couldn't convert. Peterson. Schumacher. Swinging around Cronkstead, right corner three, around and out. And a rebound for Worth. Mason Palmer gives for Faustin Olsen, who's back in the game. Here's Max Palmer scoring. Max with 14. 48-35. Hippen for Schumacher. Finding Cronkstead underneath, up and in, and a foul. Just when I was going to say the Tommies were having trouble penetrating the Devils Lake zone. Parker Brodina commits the foul. That's his third and the first on Devils Lake in the quarter. So Brodina and Beck, 3 fouls apiece for Devils Lake. Hippen, 3 fouls for Thompson. Cronkstead 2 of 3 at the line today. And gets that one for the 3-point play. Gavin with 9. Tommy is trailed by 10. Olsen for Max Palmer. And now Brodina. Looks for a cutter, finds Mason Palmer. Here's a Max Palmer 3, no. And a rebound for Oster, who's back in the game now for the Tommies. Odenbach back in for Thompson as well, 23. And Braden Tice couldn't hang on to the pass. 9th Thompson turnover. Devils Lake ball with 2:12 to go in the third quarter. Worth was looking for the jam, but a foul. Noah Hippen commits the foul, his 4th. That's one I think he'd be happy to take for the team. 5th, it's the 4th foul on Noah, 5th on Thompson in the quarter. Penalty in effect, and that's the first free throw miss for a Devils Lake player after they made their first 6. Hippen and Tice out. Oster back in, Carter Peterson back in. Worth makes the second. He's got 8 points. 49-38 Devils Lake with under 2 minutes to go in the third. Three on the way from Oster, doesn't go. Peterson tried to follow it up but couldn't quite hang on, and Olsen gets the rebound. And Brodina driving in a foul. Penalty in effect, 2 free throws coming. Carter Peterson with the foul, that's his second. Brodina 2 of 2 at the line, the senior with 13 points. Pretty balanced attack from Devils Lake. (21) Breyer Exnar into the game, replacing Olsen. And 22 Trayson Beck comes back in for Devils Lake. No, he won't, because he was going to come in for Parker Brodina. In and out. So Brodina will have to play a little longer. Krogstad. Pass tipped. And Exeter winding up with it. 10th Thompson turnover. Brodina, right wing three, yes. 17 for Parker Brodina. 15-point lead for Devils Lake. And Cronkstead fouled. Mason Palmer commits the Devils Lake foul, his third and the team's second of the quarter. Brodina now comes out. And replaced by Trayson Beck, 22. Odenbach just inside the arc scores. 7 for Drew. 53-40 with under a minute to go in the quarter. Max Palmer scoring. Max with 16. And a whistle as Cronkstead drives. Foul is on Beck. That is his fourth. And 3 on Devils Lake in the quarter. Max Palmer and Beck come out. Number 5, Cade Fee, a 6'1 junior, into the game for the first time for Devils Lake. Right corner three by Peterson doesn't go. Foul going after the rebound. Gavin Oster commits the foul, he's second. Penalty in effect. Also into the game now for Devils Lake is number 1, Gavin Wolf, a 5'10 senior. First free throw up and in by Cade Fee. Worth and Mason Palmer check out. Number 11, William Heilman, a 6'1 sophomore, checking in for Devils Lake. Also in the game, 24, Hunter Remick, a 6'3 senior. Cronkstead converting. Gavin with 11, 56-42, final seconds, third quarter. Fee. Exner driving and scoring just before the end of that third quarter. After 3 on the Chris Moe Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard. For all your insurance questions, see Nodak Insurance Company agent Chris Moan, an agent with answers in Grand Forks and Lakota. Devils Lake 58-42, fourth quarter after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Ironhide, we like to have our sales guys cater to the owners of the businesses or the customers that they're trying to help out to actually find a solution to their problem. We understand that customers have a job to do, and we strive to keep that job going without interruption.
We've invested so heavily in this facility, but bigger than that, in the people.
The best thing about winter in Devils Lake is the ice fishing. Just dropping a line down the hole and waiting for that big whopper to bite. Winter can cause some big problems too, like with your furnace and heating systems. That's when you need to get Clemenser's on the line. They service all fuel types and all makes and models of heating systems.
Jay, aren't you supposed to be in school?
Just keep a nice house warm for you, Dad.
Thompson ball to start the fourth quarter, down 58-42. Tice driving. Tice getting credit for the basket. Braden with 7. 58-44. Max Palmer, they swing it around now. Brodina back in the game. Driving, missing. Mason Palmer the rebound, gives it for twin brother Max to hit a 3. 5 threes for Max Palmer tonight. He's got 19 points. Here's Schumacher, left corner three. Bango. 5 for Schumacher, matching his uniform number, 61-47 Devils Lake. Number 2 Devils Lake, number 4 Thompson. And Mason Palmer fouled. Now discussion. Well, it's going to be Thompson basketball. They're going to call a foul on the offensive player, Mason Palmer. That's his 4th. Team foul 1 on Devils Lake in the quarter. So Mason Palmer with 4 fouls and Trayson Beck with 4 fouls. For Thompson, Noah Hippen has 4 fouls, and Noah back in the ball game for the Tommies, number 3. Schumacher again, or Oster rather, left corner 3 doesn't go. Rebound Beck. Mason Palmer. Brodina. Mason Palmer again, 20 to shoot. Mason Palmer through the crowd, doesn't get the roll. Ball stays with Devils Lake with 34 to shoot. Schumacher out, Gavin Krogstad back in for Thompson. Krogstad, Oster, Hippen, Braden Tice, and Peterson, the 5 on the floor for Thompson. Oliver Worth. Brodina. Got Krogstad in the air, drove, scored, and a foul. $19 for Brodina, and a chance to make it 20. Carter Peterson with the foul. That's his 3rd, first on Thompson in the 4th quarter. And Brodina completes the 3-point play. 64-47. Hippen. Oh! Peterson driving the baseline and a foul. Foul by Oliver Worth of Devils Lake, his 2nd foul, 2nd team foul on the Firebirds in the quarter. Carter Peterson 1 of 4 at the line tonight. Hitting the 1st. Thomas Schumacher, number 5, checks back in for Thompson, replacing Oster. Tommies will finish the regular season Tuesday night at 4 Winds Minnewacan. Peterson hits both. 17 for Carter on the night. 64-49. Beck. And that's how you break the press. And Noah Hippen will foul out with 5:54 to play. Drew Odenbach will replace him. And Brodina at the line to shoot 2 more for the Firebirds. Brodina will be playing at the University of Mary next year. He will be playing basketball, but just, man, the kid is built like a horse. What else can you say? Faustin Olsen back in for Devils Lake to replace Trayson Beck. Brodina missed the 2nd, 1 of 2. 65-49 Devils Lake. And contact away from the ball, I think, where Odenbach. Yeah, Odenbach and Faustin Olsen were dueling their 1st foul on Olsen, 3 on Devils Lake in the quarter. Fresh shot clock for the Tommies with 5:45 to play. Down by 16. Krogstad thinking about the 3. They swing it back around for Schumacher. Peterson Tice open. In and out. Rebound Odenbach in the basket. Odenbach with 9, 65-51. Brodina slowing down the pace. And Odenbach pokes it away. 7th Devils Lake turnover, floater up and in for Tice. Braden with 9. 65-53 at the 5-minute mark of the fourth quarter. Worth. Mason Palmer. Olsen. And the three doesn't go for Max Palmer. A rare miss on a three for him tonight. Long three, Krogstad. Bingo! 14 for Krogstad. Tommies have cut the gap to 9. Almost midway through the fourth quarter. Gavin Krogstad committing the Thompson foul, his second. Third team foul with 4:18 to go in the third. And timeout Devils Lake. On the Chris Moe Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard for all your insurance questions, see Nodak Insurance Company agent Chris Moe, an agent with answers in Grand Forks and Lakota. Devils Lake's lead cut to 9. We'll be right back.
In agriculture, the one thing you can count on is uncertainty. What if the GPS short circuits in your tractor? Do you have equipment breakdown coverage? Nodak Insurance has been insuring farmers and ranchers for over 70 years, and we've come across about every scenario you can imagine. Hi, I'm Chris Moen, your agent with answers at Nodak Insurance Company. I know insurance, I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call me today for details on how we can protect your farming operation at 757-1613.
That's the first time out that Devils Lake has used tonight. Thompson has 3 left. With 4:18 to go in regulation. Thompson led at 21-16 at the quarter. Devils Lake took the lead at halftime, 38-31. They've built that to 58-42. Thompson clawing back. It's now 65-56 in favor of the Firebirds with 4:18 to play. Olsen will inbound to the hash mark on the near side. Brodina. Olsen high right. Mason Palmer. Finding Olsen. Mason Palmer, 12 to shoot. Right corner three by Worth is good. Oliver Worth with a good shooting touch. His second three of the game. He's up to 11. 68-56 Devils Lake. Peterson. Odenbach. Tice. Peterson left corner three short. And Brodina the rebound. Seems like the only thing he hasn't done tonight here is sell popcorn, but as a student from the visiting team, I don't think they'd let him do it. Worth driving on Odenbach. Nice move! Worth with a nice move to make it 70-56 with 3 minutes to play. Schumacher's three is short. Rebound tipped out, controlled by Tice. Here's a Tice three. Yes! Tice with a dozen. 70-59. Foul called on Thompson on the press. Braden Tice with the foul. That's his third. Fourth team foul in the quarter. Next foul will put Devils Lake into the penalty. Gavin Oster checking into the Thompson lineup, replacing Schumacher. Tommy's now with some pressure. 4-possession game as far as Thompson's concerned. Mason Palmer. Brodina. Mason Palmer yo-yos at 10 to shoot. Mason Palmer around a worse screen. Mason's three is short. Tommy's on the break. Tice almost lost the ball. Krogstad fall away from the free throw line is good. Timeout Thompson. Short timeout. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
Our scoreboard brought to you by Chris Moe Nodak Insurance Company. For all your insurance questions, see Nodak Insurance Company agent Chris Moan, an agent with answers in Grand Forks and Lakota. Devils Lake ball. 1:48 to play. Up by 9. Thompson with pressure. Mason Palmer. Olsen between the circles and a foul on Krogstad. That'll be the 5th Thompson team foul. Excuse me, it was on Carter Peterson, his 4th. Faustin Olsen, a 6'1 senior, looking for his first point of the night. He will have 2 free throws with the penalty now in effect. Devils Lake about a minute and a half away from improving to 19-1 on the season. Olsen makes the second. His first point of the game. Gavin Oster, number 11, comes back in for Thompson to replace Schumacher. Odenbach for Tice. Krogstad stepped over the baseline. 11th Thompson turnover. Number 23, Talon Gregory, a 6'1 sophomore in the game for the first time for the Firebirds, replacing Faustin Olsen. Oster checks out for Thompson. And Schumacher, I believe it was, came back in. And a steal by Tice. And a layup. 14 for Tice. Maybe a season high. Thompson has cut the lead to 8. 3-possession game. Worth. They kick it back out. Brodina. 3 doesn't go. Rebound Odenbach and a foul on Worth. 3 fouls on Worth. 4 on Devils Lake. Gregory out after a very brief appearance. Faustin Olsen back into the Devils Lake lineup. Schumacher out. Oster in for the Tommies, who are facing now a little pressure again. 3-possession game. Under a minute to play. Ball last touched by Devils Lake. Tommies with 26 to shoot. Krogstad open 3 on the top. No. And Brodina the rebound. And Tice will reach in to foul Brodina. 4 fouls on Brayton. 2 free throws for Parker Brodina. 46 seconds to play. Devils Lake's next game will be Monday at home against Carrington. And then I think after Tuesday we'll know the seedings for the Region 2 Boys Tournament. Brodina hit the first, 72-63. Thompson's next game at Four Winds Minnewacan on Tuesday. Brodina missing the second. Schumacher rebounding. 3-possession game still, but a steal. Quick 3-on-1. And Max Palmer will circle back. Foul with 33.6 to play. Thomas Schumacher's first foul. Again, the penalty in effect. Max Palmer to the free throw line. Max with 19 points on 5 threes and 2 twos. Hasn't been to the foul line. Max now with 20 on the game. 73-63. Back to a 10-point lead for Devils Lake Minnewacan. Palmer got them both. I guess we'd have to call him Glad Max. Instead of man, I'm sure he's glad his team is winning. Here's a three from Odenbach, too long. Rebound Brodina. Long pass for Worth. Wanted to jam it, but Odenbach fouled him. 3 fouls on Oldenbach. If we had a spoil sport award for the game, he might get it. Worth to shoot 2. 3 of 4 at the line tonight. $14 for the senior. Make it 15. 76-63. Peterson pull up 3, nope. Brodina rebounds, 10 seconds to go. All the Firebirds really need to do is get the ball across midcourt, which they have, and this one will belong to Devils Lake. And our final on the Chris Mohn Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard for all your insurance questions. See Nodak Insurance Company agent Chris Mohn, an agent with answers in Grand Forks and Lakota. Devils Lake defeating Thompson 76-63. We'll be back after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Experience everything your home can be at the Lighting Gallery. Stop in for our President's Day sale, February 17th through March 1st. Save 25% on everything bath, including bathroom lighting, decorative vanity mirrors, lighted mirrors, bath accessories, and even special order items. With our large in-store selection and help from our lighting designers, you're sure to find the perfect items for your home. The Lighting Gallery, 3622 South Washington, Grand Forks. Online at shopthelightinggallery.com.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
In a world of chaos, you need superhero-level protection.
I keep telling everyone they need to get the right protection for their lifestyle. Some do. We do.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Get the right protection for your lifestyle. Go to IRIinsurance.com to get a free quote and consultation.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting.
The best thing about winter in Devil's Lake is the ice fishing. Just dropping a line down the hole and waiting for that big whopper to bite. Winter can cause some big problems too, like with your furnace and heating systems. That's when you need to get Clemence's on the line. They service all fuel types and all makes and models of heating systems.
Jay, aren't you supposed to be in school?
Just keep it nice. I was warm for you, Dad.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems or working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they'll come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Call 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Welcome back to Thompson. Joe Lancello joined by Coach Brady Schwab of the Thompson Tommies, falling to Detroit Lake. Excuse me, I did that yesterday, Devil's Lake. And close game for one quarter, but in the second, they kind of turned it on. What turned things around?
Yeah, I thought we got a little bit stagnant the second quarter, and then the third quarter we had a little bit of the same thing going on. And, when they stretch it out to 10, it gets to be an uphill battle, and they shoot it well from the outside. I thought they got to the line a lot better than us tonight, and they made it. I don't know what the final numbers were, but I thought, that made a big difference. I know the Palmers went off in the first half. I think we did a little bit better job in the second half on them. But Brodina stepped up for them, and I think they had it to 18-19 almost at one point, and then, we cut it back down again. So our kids kept playing. I'll take that every night, and, we just got to try to find a way to not have those short spells in the middle of the second quarter, middle of the third quarter.
I'm sure not the way you wanted the night to end for your seniors, but strong efforts by everybody here. Yeah, and, it's fun for them to play in this type of atmosphere. Great fan crowd, or great crowd tonight, and just to send off to them. Now we go on the road Tuesday to 4 Winds, and then we go up the road to Grand Forks for the region tournament. So that game Tuesday gets a little bit bigger for that 2 seed, and we got to get ourselves healthy and then get back to it Monday. All right, Brady Schwab, thanks very much for the time. Sorry about the result here this evening, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks down at Grand Forks. Yep, appreciate it. Thanks for the coverage, Joe. Okay, Brady Schwab, coach of the Thompson Tommies. Devils Lake the winners tonight. We'll be back with more on our postgame show after these words on yourliveevent.com.
It was Now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the True Grade Pull-Type Bulldozer Blade from Degelman Industries. At 34 inches, the True Grade is the tallest pull-type bulldozer blade in its class. Our streamlined design will make cleaning ditches, grading roads, digging ditches, leveling fields, and moving snow easier and more efficient than ever. The Degelman True Grade, engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Experience everything your home can be at the Lighting Gallery. Stop in for our President's Day sale, February 17th through March 1st. Save 25% on everything bath, including bathroom lighting, decorative vanity mirrors, lighted mirrors, bath accessories, and even special order items. With our large in-store selection and help from our lighting designers, you're sure to find the perfect items for your home. The Lighting Gallery, 3622 South Washington, Grand Forks. Online at shopthelightinggallery.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Joe Lancello joined now by Dustin Brodina, the coach of the Devils Lake Firebirds winners tonight here in Thompson. First quarter was a little bit in their favor, but you turned things around in the second. What happened?
Yeah, you know, we kind of they were getting downhill on us, getting to the basket a little too much on us. We weren't keeping them away from the basket like we had planned. So we had to change some things up. We actually went to a kind of a zone defense a little bit that we haven't played much this year. So it kind of helped us, and then we knocked down some shots.
You did force them outside, and they were not able to take advantage.
Yeah. You know, I guess if that would be a weak point that they do have, not many is knocking down the consistent three, but they're a good team. You know, they hit some towards the fourth quarter. That was really tough. We were just fortunate enough that they didn't hit them all game, but a little different strategy that we're used to is playing in-your-face defense, but the 2-3 zone worked.
The firm of Palmer and Palmer had no problem making threes tonight.
Yeah. Max came in, you know, kind of a not a last-minute decision when Joel got scratched, a little foot injury. Max came in and he stepped up. he knocked down some big shots, and that really helped us a lot because we needed that.
And let me look at the score sheet here, trying to see. And Parker, I guess almost an ordinary game for him, 24 points and a few other things. That's what people, I guess, are used to from him.
Yeah, he's not going to force anything. He's going to take it when it's there. And like I said, with Joel being out, he had to step up a little bit more and score a little bit more tonight. Usually he's averaging 17, 18 a game, and tonight he had to step up a little bit more, and that just shows why he's one of the better players in the state.
Does this pretty well clinch the number 1 seed in the region for you?
Yeah, I think it does. We still got Carrington on Monday, which you never know what could happen there, but hopefully we can take care of business there, and then we get a bye on the first round, and hopefully that first seed.
All right, so more than likely we'll see you a week from Tuesday at the region tournament in Grand Forks. Congratulations on the win today.
Thanks, Joe.
Dustin Brodina, coach of the Devils Lake Firebirds, winners tonight, 76-63 over Thompson. And we'll take a break, and we'll have more in our post-game show after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
And welcome back on our post-game show. Joe Lancello joined by Max Palmer of the Devils Lake Firebirds. I know you've got a twin brother, Mason. You are Max, right?
Yes, I'm Max.
Okay. Wow, you came out firing out of the gates with threes tonight.
Yeah, I'm always ready to shoot. I'm always looking to shoot, and I never pass up an open shot.
And when you hit them, you should have that license. 21 points on the night, including 5 threes.
Yeah, I mean, it was fall night. I felt really good. Anywhere like mid-range, 3-point, all of it.
What were the things that gave your team the victory tonight?
We definitely buckled down after they started out hot, and we were getting challenged right away. When it came in, we played good defense and knocked down some pretty nice shots, some pretty tough shots, and we were shooting well. We were shooting well tonight.
It seemed you guys were not playing under a cloud after suffering your first loss of the season last week.
Yeah, that was tough, but our coach, made sure that, after a loss like that, you come out with a vengeance, and we don't want to lose again. We don't want that feeling again.
And you've been getting everybody's best effort all year as the defending state champions.
Yep, everyone's coming for us. We got a star on our back. We were the number 1 seed, and you know what? Well, everyone wants to beat the number 1 seed, right?
All right, well, Max Palmer, you are our player of the game, brought to you by Enbridge. Life takes energy. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. And we got a T-shirt from Enbridge for you here. Congratulations and best of luck the rest of the way.
Thank you very much.
Max Palmer from the Devils Lake Firebirds, winners over Thompson 76-63. Back after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hi, this is Jim, and with Bernie Berkemeyer, we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us in enchanting Ireland June 25th to July 4th. Experience the ancient history, natural beauty, and the warm hospitality of Ireland. We travel across this beautiful country visiting places like the Kilkenny Castle and the breathtaking cliffs of Moll. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
At Ironhide, we like to have our sales guys cater to the owners of the businesses or the customers that they're trying to help out to actually find a solution to their problem. We understand that customers have a job to do, and we strive to keep that job going without interruption.
We've invested so heavily in this facility, but bigger than that, in the people.
The best thing about winter in Devil's Lake is the ice fishing. Just dropping a line down the hole and waiting for that big whopper to bite. Winter can cause some big problems too, like with your furnace and heating systems. That's when you need to get Clemence's on the line. They service all fuel types and all makes and models of heating systems.
Jay, Aren't you supposed to be in school?
Just keep it nice. I was scoring for you, Dad.
Joe Lancello back at Thompson, where the Devils Lake Firebirds, ranked number 2 in the state, beat 4th-ranked Thompson by a final count of 76-63. Thompson led it after the opening quarter, 21-16. The Tommies had a 19-13 lead at one stage in that first quarter, but then Devils Lake would come right back. They led it 38-31 at the half, 58-42 after 3. That was their biggest lead of the game, 16 points, and they wound up winning it 76-63. Leading the way for Devils Lake was Parker Brodina, their senior all-round player. 2 threes, 5 twos, 6 of 9 at the foul line for 24 points. Max Palmer, who we just met, our Enbridge player of the game, 5 threes, 2 twos, 2 of 2 at the line for 21. Oliver Worth, 2 threes, 2 twos, 5 of 6 at the line for 15. And Mason Palmer, 2 threes, 2 twos for 10. Trayson Beck, a basket, 2 of 2 at the line for 4. Breyer Exner, a basket for 2. Faustin Olson, 1 of 2 at the line for 1. Cade Fee, 1 of 2 at the line for 1. Gavin Wolf, William Heilman, and Talon Gregory, and Hunter Remick all played, did not score for Devils Lake. The Firebirds unofficially 20 rebounds, just 2 offensive boards. Means the shots are going in, I guess. 8 turnovers against the Firebirds, and counting free throws, 23 free throw attempts and 17 made. That's a pretty solid night's work there. Devils Lake, 16 points in the first quarter, 22 in the second, 20 in the third, 18 in the fourth for their total of 76. Now for Thompson, 3 players in double figures. Carter Peterson with 7 baskets, 3 of 6 at the line for 17. Gavin Kronks hit a 3, 5 twos, 3 of 4 at the line for 16. Braden Tice, a 3, 5 twos, 1 of 2 at the line for 14. Drew Odenbach, a 3 and 3 twos for 9. Thomas Schumacher, a 3 and a 2 for 5. Noah Hippen, a basket for 2. He fouled out with 5:54 to play. Gavin Oster played, did not score. Thompson, 7 of 12 at the foul line. 12 turnovers unofficially against Thompson compared to 8 against Devils Lake. And Thompson, 20 rebounds unofficially, so the teams broke even in that category, the rebounds. Thompson, though, with 6 offensive boards to 2 by Devils Lake. Thompson, 21 points in the first quarter, 10 in the second, 11 in the third, and 21 in the fourth for their total of 63. Devils Lake now 19-1 on the season and 8-0 in Region 2 play. The Firebirds' next game will be Monday night at home against Carrington. Thompson now 14-6 overall, 6-2 in region play. The Tommies' next game will be Tuesday at Four Winds, Minnewacan. In the JV game earlier tonight, it was Thompson beating Devils Lake 64-58. A reminder, we will have state tournament qualifying games tomorrow on YourLiveEvent.com, a pair of A qualifiers and a pair of B qualifiers. The A games will start at 1 o'clock with Thompson taking on Northern Cass. And then at 3 o'clock, Kindred will take on Carrington. And in the Division B qualifiers at 5 o'clock, Hatton Northwood against Linton HMB, and Maple River versus Benson County at 7 o'clock. All those games at Mayville State University, and all those games on YourLiveEvent.com with Chase Miller and myself. And we hope you will join us for that. Thanks very much to Rake and Shetler running camera tonight. Thanks to all of our sponsors. We hope you will thank them with giving them your business and at least saying thank you for allowing us to bring you high school sports on YourLiveEvent.com. And thanks to you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. I'm Joe Lancello. The final score again here tonight in boys high school Oh, whoops, I forgot one thing. Just a second here. There we are, our precision play of the game, Brought to you by your local precision planning dealer, Agassi Precision Ag of Hillsboro. Call 701-436-2119 or go online to visit planterdoc.com, planterdoc.com. And what I've got as a play of the game was a basket. Now, what did I do with my score sheet now? Oh, here we go. This happened with about 3:01 to play in the third quarter, where Oliver Worth of Devils Lake made a nice spin move to score a basket to make the score 70-56 at that time. So Oliver Worth with our precision play of the game, brought to you by Agassi Precision Ag of Hillsboro. Call 701-436-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. I'm Joe Lancello. The final again here, Devils Lake over Thompson, 76-63. Have a good night. Enjoy your weekend. We'll talk to you later. Good night, everyone.